Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another exciting Dr. Spicer 10 YouTube video. And today, oh my days, I've been so stoked to getting one of these. You have no idea how impatient I've been getting one of these. Okay, so this broke my bank a little bit. This actually cost me 545 quid from the actual Celestial toy store. There was rumours that this was like one of the last few going to be built, apparently, but that doesn't seem to be true with my screwdriver. Now, I will say I was not expecting this much quality in my life. However, the battery that's supposed to come with it never came supplied, so luckily my father had some spares, so I've got one in the Sonic right now. I was so super excited. So yeah, so looking at the case, it's got the seal of Rassel on there, looking lovely. It's a bit scuffy on the sides, but it'll clean. It's a nice little flight case. It is really solid as well. It's, solid case. Open it up. Look at that. Oh my god. So I'm just going to do that thing like everybody else does, like leaves like the best bit till last. But you can see the Celestial Toy Store 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Limited Edition run. Mine's 389 out of 1,101. Don't know if I've said that right. That's a very low number, isn't it? And then, of course, we have the red emitter lens here. Sorry, the camera's not really focusing properly. I can lock it. There we go. Look at that. I mean, as soon as I got out of the box, I just wanted to play with this thing, and wow, it's like magic. So I'm just gonna take this out. Just gonna close that. Put that to the side. About there. And here it is. The Celestial Toy Store 11th Doctor Screwdriver. I've been so excited to be getting one of these. I always dreamt of having one of these since they first came out, and it was something I've got jealous of people having. You can see it's made of aluminium, copper, leather, resin. This thing is so amazing. The communication with CT's been so brilliant. He's kept me updated. He's answered the questions I needed, answering, like updates on the Sonic. So yeah, so I'm going to start with this feature. It comes with a red button. I'm just going to try and focus that. I don't know how else I'm going to do that, so I'm going to just bring this light around a little bit. So the swirl, I don't know how well you can tell. It's not very well lit, I know. Just going to rearrange this lighting a little bit because it's just not doing it right. There you go, you can somewhat see it. Now, in person, there is a mixture between white, black, and red resin. And I love the pattern. I absolutely adore it. That's as far as it opens. I'm trying to get it so blooming thing to focus. There you go, you can see it there. And on the bottom, I don't know if it's just on mine, but I'm just gonna. You can still, there's like a faint mark of like number run of the plaque on it. Now this thing surprised me. Like, we all know the one company. I'm just gonna leave that there. We're gonna do comparisons in a minute. Trust me, it's weird. The weight is surprisingly good. It feels solid. It's got that. It feels nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. The claws, they do wiggle, but not as much as the CO or the TWC. And I'm really lucky with my emitter because it's like a milky green color, and that's a really nice emitter. I know usually the emitters are a little bit darker than that, but mine is like a milky green. And of course, that's how well it shows. And extending it, it just feels amazing when you do that. It's got the darker resin, which the emitters should be like, but However, there is no swell, but on the top core, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, there's like a faint little line, like a line down there. There's a bit of mixture going on there. There's some swirly, there's not really swirls, but it's like a different green mixed in with the main green of swirl. The upper cone section, which is a little bit rounded at the top. You've got the cage section, which has got a very good gnarling. Obviously, it's not being polished, so it's obviously going to have a bit of a patina going on. And you got the copper ring in the middle there. That looks amazing. And you've got the rivets, the copper rivets here. And then, of course, the leather grip is the stitching. I don't know how well it's going to tell. But it's not straight, because it seems to go down on a bit of a swoop, but it adds character. It's nice and tight, the button location, nicely in line with the copper section, and it just feels finished. It feels solid. It's, and you've got the copper ring here, and of course you've got your resin conical section, which is from the original. It feels really rigid, like you can tell it's resin. It's actually being made using the original molds. You can see where there's a mold mark there. To put the battery in, you just unscrew the panel. There you go. Spring's nice attached. It's not going to go anywhere. And then there's your little battery. It's just one of these. I don't know what it is, but my camera's really crap at focusing. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. It should fix. I just use one of these. That seems to work. Goes in there. And then you just line it up. It's not going to go in. Okay. There we go. Bit of a pinch. And of course, you've got a red button. It is a bit hindering, the fact that it opens as far as that, but it is how the actual prop opened. So, yeah. Now, this is like the very satisfying bit. You can extend it via the thumb, not thumb, and you just get that lovely little detail in there. That looks amazing. You've got the little cutouts there as well. And of course, something you don't really notice. See these little holes? That's where there's little pins going in. Which is amazing. It's where the retaining spring goes in. And when you look down it like that, you can tell it's stronger build, it's a lot better. And it's got that clang sound I like. It feels solid. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but when you press it, it does the one sound. It presses on demand, so there's none of that button delay like on the toy or... Oh, that feels so weird. Or on the One Company. So yeah, give it a flick. There we go. First flick on the video, and wow, what a good one. There was a little problem with mine when I tried to undo the emitter. There's a problem with my emitter, it's not sitting flush against the bit there. But if I undo it, I've got to be careful because I don't want to twist the inner core, because it did twist earlier and I was kind of worried it wouldn't work. I'll show the emitter up close. The LED is a clear white one, so it's not green. But it's actually in there solid. It's not going to go anywhere, that. But I am very scarce of doing this. The red emitter that comes with it screws on a lot better than my green one, and it sits a lot flush too. And there you go. that's pretty cool. Even by extending it by a thumb, the sizing surprised me. Like, seriously, I'll just quickly show you the sizing. So you got the one company, yeah. Oh, it's rolling away. So there you go, one company. This feels so weird now. This doesn't feel like a Sonic anymore. Look at this. No one's really done a proper size comparison in the videos, apart from one guy. But there you go. That's that's literally the size difference. Let's do an extended. I never did it in extended mode. So we've got that. Blimey. Even the one company's massive. That feels so light. This one's got a really good weight to it. So I'm going to quickly show the green emitter. It is a nice green. I like it. It's a light green. But it is a bit of a bugger to get sat on properly. So I'm going to show you real quick. So look how easy that's coming off. Easy peasy. And you put this one on. I've got to be a little bit more rough with it to put it on. And that, right, it's not very flush. You don't really tend to notice it much unless you look really close with your eyes. But that is really smooth. It's only got the one sound, like it should. So yeah, now I did have a stand. Stop rolling. So here's a stand I bought. I was gonna do a separate video on this, but I thought I would include it in this one because I did technically buy it for the CT. It's actually made by Cosmic Prints. You can get this on Etsy. It's actually a docking port. And it glows in the dark. That's why it's not got yellow bands on, because it glows in the dark, and that's what I like about it. It is meant to be made for the toy, but my curiosity got the better of me, and it also works as the stand display for my CT, which is what I bought it for. So if I put that feather back, put that there, look at that. That is amazing. I'm going to have it nice sat on the shelf. In fact, I've still got this in my drawer. That's Cosmic Prints. Really good quality display. Recommend you get one of these. Get them on Etsy. So yeah. Of course, you've got your aluminium plaque, which is really neat. Not signed, but it is numbered. Because I know with Rubber replicas you would get them signed, unless you was getting the custom. Now, I haven't got the toy with me because I've lost it. I don't know where it is. So that's why I brought in the one company to, compare it with, real quick. I'll probably do a proper one in the future, but if I just move out of the way. That. It's really weird. The resin is like like cheese. Looks like cheese. And you can tell the fine detailing of this is really cool. Look at that. You got a little grub screw. That's where you go to remove the conical section to put your replacement one on, which I do technically will have a replacement, which is going to be practically a bit like the one company, but obviously this made for the CT. Obviously I won't be getting one of them just quite yet. I'm still blown away from the quality this is. I bought this directly from the store. I know I've heard horror stories about it when you order it off the store. But if you want to buy this off the store, I am telling you now, you have nothing to worry about. The the response from CT was like super quick. He got back to you as quick as he could. Obviously, it took a little bit longer to get mine because the red button wasn't in, as he was missing the resin. But he did clarify it in the email, which is nice of them. So CT, if you end up watching this video by some miracle, amazing job. I really enjoy it. You knocked it out of the park with this one, man. Really, I'm super proud to have this. I am now the official owner of a CT. And yeah, I don't know why mine didn't come with a battery. I don't know if CT forgot to put it in or not, but it doesn't matter. I've got some backups, red emitter lens. That's going to stay in there. I'm going to compare size difference between. So here's the one company, 10th, next to the CT. And of course, here's my universal props real quick. It just feels, you know, it just feels weird. I'm still like gobsmacked that this thing is like here. It's like it melted through my screen or something when I was watching Doctor Who. But even with Tenants, you know, I do feel like Universal Props is a tiny little bit more accurate than the one company. That's why I prefer to pick that up a little bit. But yeah, that is really weird. And the weight surprised me, literally. It is actually slightly, it's a lot heavier than the one company. Like, flickability-wise, that's the one company. Yeah. This is the CT. Oh, hello. Again. Oh, damn it. I'm still trying to get used to flicking this thing, because it's like... There we go. There we go. We've got a flick. And the flick is really satisfying too. It's when you have it in your hands and you just give it a flick. You just feel the satisfaction, even closing it. Listen. That. Oh, the zip and the clack. I love it. The zip and the clack. I'm still surprised I've even got one of these. I didn't think I'll be able to earn one. But yeah, it's been a lifelong dream owning a CT, and wow, it's not disappointed. So for those who heard the horror stories and a bit about ordering from the website, off the website, don't listen to the haters, man. Just get it. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. The leather, it feels really good. It's not, I think it's some sort of, I don't know what leather it is, I can't remember. But it feels really comfortable. And you can even use it like it does in, like that. If you're clever enough, you put your pinky on that micro button there. You can do that. So yeah. I'm so gobsmacked. So there you go. Alright, jump cut. I've had to rearrange a few things real quick, and I got dropped in, so I've had to do a cut. So yeah. This thing is just wow. Like seriously, just wow. If you ever consider of having a CT, you've got to do it, because it's just a beautiful replica, and it just, I was dead excited when this thing arrived. I just couldn't wait to get the box open and just start, you know, using it. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a screen grab. There we go. Got a nice little thumbnail thing there. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Please leave a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Geronimo!